We just played Cyclades, Legendary Edition, the game which name is absolutely butchered by me. But anyway, what's going on here? We have gods helping us to conquer this huge archipelago, and there's so much going on here. But basically, every player has their own little faction, and you have your faction board to hide your wealth, right? And there's like two boards here. There's a board where you have all the gods: Neptune, Ares, Hera, Zeus, and whatnot. You have monsters. All those Greek mythology monsters are here, and you have the heroes. You have Perseus, and so on and so forth. So what's the interesting part of the game is that once you take your little dude, right, and you say, yeah, I want to go with Athena, right? And I think she's Athena. I'm just saying, I don't know them that well. And what's going on here? You have this track here with bidding. So I know that I have 3 gold. I'm going to bet here 3 gold, right? But then any other player, I'm just going to remove them, say, no, I want to come here. I'm going to pay 7 for this. So you are bumped out and you need to go to another space. Let's say I'm going to do this one. But if all the spaces are taken, right, you can only go above a number. If you know a number, you come here to 0 and you gain some benefits, but they are not as good most of the cases like the main benefits, which, for example, here you get a port, you get a ship to display it on one of the seas, and then you can spend money to buy a bigger fleet. Then you move the fleet, then you can spend money to buy a monster, or you can use money to move your troops, in this case your hero and your troops, and so on and so forth. Here you gain the same. You gain a barrack and you gain a soldier unit. You can buy a soldier unit, then you can move your stuff. Here you get an academy and a philosopher. I don't know how you call it, a thinker maybe, right? But the thing is that your goal is to have one of each of these buildings on the map. And when you have them, you basically remove them and you build a capital, which has all 4 of them included into one. And if you have 3 capitals, you win the game, right? But what's also going on here, for example, if you have 4 of these dudes, right? You get 4 of them. They also, you can discard them for them to build a capital for you. So this is one way to win the game. Then you can gain princesses in various ways, and princesses allow you to lower the price of one of your bid, by 1. And then the buildings also, like if you build a port in the sea, you're going to have +1 in attack. With the barracks on the land, you're going to have. With the temples, which are these ones, they give you reduced costs for the monsters. And for example, if you get Typhoon, right, you can get to play Typhoon on the map, and Typhoon has some kind of a power, but Typhoon also requires a sacrifice. So after the first round, when you enter the second round, if you can't sacrifice a princess, you have to discard the card, right? Then you have these dudes, the heroes, which like Croesus here, which have quests. If you spend 15 gold, you can discard this card, pay 15 gold and build one of these metropolises to win the game. And then, of course, the game has also conflicts. You fight, very basic fighting, but also it's sometimes good for these games to have a bit more easier. You move in with 2 units. Both of you roll dices, which are 0, 1, 2, and 3. And whoever draws a bigger one wins, and then you basically conquer things and whatnots, and then you can move over the lands. And you can see this icon here, I don't know how you say it, that thing with the fruits in it, that there's a phase here, I think in the second phase, where you get 1 coin for that, and then you hide the coins because of the bidding. We played a 6-player game, 3 teams of 2s. It was pretty intense 4-hour game, but you can tell that the game quality is top notch. It looks absolutely beautiful. And if you want to have a huge clash of gods, I highly recommend this little game, and goodbye, good night.